Hello. Oh, oh, huh. Is it live? Oh, interesting. Interesting informations. Interesting informations. Sorry, guys, I'm here to figure out things. So, so, welcome. Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome. Rosa Psych Investigator. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Rosa Psych Investigator. So anyway, can you guys hear me? I always ask the same thing, but I'm like, I hope you can because I don't see it. Wait, I'm here. Oh, okay. You can see me, right? Okay. So anyway, okay, guys. So closing here. So let's go here. Let's go here to the information I posted. So guys, I don't know. I feel weird. Okay, I don't know how else to put it. I don't know if it's in the past. Okay, in the past I used to be naive, used to have hope for resolution. And it's funny because all the reading will say, oh, it's not going to happen quickly, nothing's going to happen. But I just feel like there's just something I don't know how to explain, so I'd like to find out what is happening. Do you feel it? I don't know. I feel there was something in the air. It's not a good thing. I don't know. So okay, so I just because what, guys, I guess what I'm thinking is that I almost have more questions than answers. Not that I have to, obviously, it's like, oh, I know all the answers. Ask me, I know answers. No, but you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's so much that um I don't know. Like I was saying, there's hundreds of questions, not hundreds, but a lot of questions. Okay, so let's just get started. Okay, I just guys, like I said, I have more questions than anything. Okay, and and yeah, so it's not as if, if someone had told me Mueller's going to speak and the next day you're going to have a lot of questions, I would not be like, really? That's the last. I would think that Mueller would have provided. I mean, he gave us an answer, right? An answer in terms of, um, he said, it's not true that Trump didn't commit crimes, and basically, if he was not president, I would have charged him. Okay, that's very clear. But at the same time, you know, I don't know. I still have questions. I wish I didn't. I wish I was like, oh yeah, of course he said it all. No, there it is, huh? But it's not like this at all. I still have even more questions than I did before, almost. Okay, so you know what I mean? Yeah, he did say a few more. He was a bit more. Oh, that's right. The Flynn papers, guys, coming out. It's a big deal tomorrow. Okay, but still, there's just something, for I guess, a bar took over, but I just don't get why you would have been so much more helpful. Let me just start like this. Okay, why didn't he say it? Because people were saying, and it's so true, if Mueller had said this early on, it would have been so much easier. If he had just come out and said, boom, that's it, right? But he didn't. But why? So they're going to ask for protection. Beautiful ray of light coming top of my head. As I breathe in, I feel my lungs and breathe out. Project light outward. Step into this beautiful circle of light. Feel protection. Connection to the universal light. And I bring everyone into the group. This beautiful circle of light. Everyone who's watching and will watch later. And as for the information from the highest sources only, that I create the good and only the good. So be okay. All right. So this is it, okay? All right. So now let me just start with the first question. Okay. Why was it that Mueller didn't make a conference? Why didn't he go? Maybe, I addressed these questions before. I don't know, but in light of how he spoke, why couldn't he do something like this before? What was it? And I know Barr was in the picture, but what was the reason? Why couldn't he stand for his own thing? Okay, Mueller, why didn't you do something then? Didn't feel it was necessary. My job was just to write that in. I'm not there to like show, show off, to do some publicity. I hate that shit. The work speaks for itself. There's no need for me to be talking. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. So just quick on how call is now. Like I said, guys, just today there's gonna be so many questions, but okay, so interesting. Yeah, so this guy's let me just okay, so I know it goes like this, right? So it's actually upside down. I'm doing it so that you could see it more than yeah, it's kind of like so it looks better for you. So this is something shady about the past, and this is theft and deals. Oh yeah, so he probably was not talking because there's a lot of people collaborating. That's what it sounds like. So there's people who go way back in the past, and he does not want to be in the position to what he believes is quote unquote ratting out somebody. So he interesting. I would not have thought about it. So he feels like he would be compromising some operations if he were to speak. Okay. Okay, so here, let's see here. Okay, so what is okay. So what is it? Okay. Oh. Interesting. That's right. Cutting. So the side here is cutting or limiting or something. Crossroads election and book is secret. So he could compromise. This is like there's some secrets about. I think it sounds like there's still someone going investigations connected to the election thing. Okay, so they're still ongoing. Okay, so interesting. Party. Oh, look, party. Oh, but is that party? No, for him. No, he's very serious man. A widow. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so well, woman's always the woman. Okay. One more here. Oh my God. Okay. So look at this. This is very good. Hold justice upside down here. So guys, yeah. I think if you think about it, what's the widow? The widow is like not just a person who is mourning the loss of something. So it's kind of people are distracted, right? So it's best to leave them distracted, or you're going to create a situation where there's going to be a widow. In other words, people could either die or something could end. But there's basically, in other words, there's stuff going on still, ongoing investigations and deals. In other words, probably people collaborating with Mueller or the office still, and he does not want, because he doesn't want to kill the investigation connected to the election. It's ongoing, and guys, now I'm understanding a little bit more. Okay, a little bit more, that he does not want to from that's how he thinks. Okay, he does not want to compromise it's like he at the same time he does not want Trump to feel like he's being quote unquote prosecuted, because he is. Okay, in other words, like they're on his tail, but he wants him to think that the whole thing is over when it's not. It's kind of like his you know how do I say it? He's just like he does not want to make a big deal out, because I do think, guys, this stuff, when I've seen him speak before in like older stuff about the FBI, he did not sound like that. Okay, he did not. So he just sounds a lot more measured or more like uninvolved than he is in general. He seems to be I don't want to explain it. Okay. Yeah, so I think he wants them to think that the stuff is not going on. So is this true, Mueller? There's stuff, yeah, there's stuff of the election is still ongoing. And I don't want people to be suspicious of anything. Okay. Okay. So then the other thing, guys, oh my God, yeah. So let me ask you this question, guys. Sorry, even though it's a bit of a devil's advocate question, it's what one of you may have brought it up. Is the reason why he is not testifying something personal? In other words, it's a preference, or is it something he's doing truly to protect others? Okay, because people are saying a lot of people, and I actually didn't read the piece about Robert Niro. I just read what people were how they were describing, and it makes perfect sense. Robert Niro is right. He should talk. Like I played you on television, but you should. It makes sense. A lot of people don't read 400 pages, so if you speak, it makes a big difference. Why? You know what? Let me ask for Robert De Niro. He adored for him. Robert De Niro asked me to ask Rosie. Go to him. Go to him. Ask. Ask. I have a question. Today I spoke to him. Robert De Niro, my client. No, he's not. I'm just kidding, of course. But I want to ask the questions that he was asking. Why Robert Mueller? I'm saying, if you speak, a lot of more people would understand everything. Why are you refusing? What is the real reason here? Is this personal or is this something else? Okay. So, ooh, ooh, hmm, ooh, interesting informations. So, guys, this is a card of poverty. Okay. This is a card of finances, and this is a card of secrets. Very interesting secrets informations. So I love this card when I think of it as this something not yet known. So it's both a connection to the money. I do think thus far. Let's see here more that there may be indeed some sort of letter. Oh, letter, huh? Guys, secret witnesses. Oh, interesting informations. Interesting informations. Oh, quid pro quo? Mm. Yeah, guys, it's wow. Wow, love. Is this love? Am I dreaming? Is this some love that I've been waiting for? Is this love that I'm dreaming? Is this some love? So, so, okay. Hmm. Guys, interesting informations. Interesting information. So very interesting informations. So guys, yeah. So this is interesting here. Okay, okay. I feel like again, guys, it feels almost as the whole world is waiting for this financial stuff to come out because the tower is a tower. It could be Trump Tower. It could also be the government. The Giocatori is the group of people who are involved in something shady. I think could be the Russian mob or something like that, or the mob. Okay, so of course it could very well be the group of people in the tower, the Trump Tower, right? And their money. And the quid pro quo, he's procuring the quid pro quo, he's waiting for the quid pro quo. And now, what is fascinating here, guys, is this love card, the key witness, and the secret. Now, what this tells me, the love card, it's so funny. I used to think of this card many times when I do the readings for you guys as a card about your values. But a lot of times it does have to do with sex. I don't think about it as like, oh, lovers, but also people that you love. Okay. So what do I think? If you think of these two cards together, the group of people who are sort of like the shady peoples and the people they love or sex or stuff like that. So it could either be that it could be Trump's children are testifying against him, or it could be stuff related to prostitution or stuff like that. So in other words, my sense here is that he wants to protect the witnesses. There are very important high level witnesses here, and there are also, guys, the letter card is indictments. You see, so if he does it, he compromise from his perspective. Okay, this is the message I'm getting, guys. Thank God for those questions because I feel better already. I was so, I don't know. I just didn't. I needed to understand. So what it suggests here is that the letter suggests there are indictments waiting, and there's information. They're waiting for both the information connected to finances. Okay, here. Okay, the quid pro quo finances, but also this is a letter connected to the people who are the key witnesses. So okay, this is what meant to say but didn't say it, is that I'm getting this message kind of like from his perspective, like a chess player. If you're playing chess, you can't. It's like I can't act as if I've won, but I haven't won yet. You bitches haven't seen the indictments. I have indictments, bitches. I'm gonna talk. I get the last laugh, bitches. I am Mueller. I get the last laugh. Haha. I am Mueller. I get the last laugh. I get people indicted. I put people in jail. I get people indicted. I get people in jail. When they're in prison, you find out the end. When they're in prison, you'll find out the end. So that was a cute little song before him. But really, guys, that's my sense. I get it. Now I get it. I get it. Yeah. So guys, that's it. Okay. So there's a reason. It's like he wants Trump to think, no, it's over. Forget it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Okay, guys, so this is important for me. So this, okay, guys, so sad, so sad because I have a car phones and now I'm kind of veering off into different questions. Okay. Okay, I'm going into different questions. So, okay, so now I have a different question because it's connected. It's all kind of like part of the big questions I have connected to Mueller. Now, does the cards here in this part of the reading indicates that they are very important witnesses, and that's pretty much the reason why. And he's also waiting for financial stuff, but that's the main reason here. Okay, now does Barr know who these witnesses are? Or is this somehow has been shipped off to different departments? Does he know who these people are? Is he going to expose these people? Because I think, right, that's my question. He's so worried about these people. There must be a big deal. Who are these people? What the hell is going on here? Okay, so let's find out in front of our house. Let's find out in front of our house. Okay, so, oh, okay, so aggression, anger, strength. Okay, so the question is, does Barr know who these people are? Oh, snake, huh? Mm. Hearts. Conversations. Let me get this. It's kind of strange here. Viaggio. That's right. Foreign peoples. Foreign peoples. Information. Foreign peoples. Inconstancia. Very interesting informations. Interesting informations. Fake person. So the blonde, but okay, brunette. Okay, so my sense, guys. Okay, so I'm just kind of looking here because this is several things here. There's these two cards, okay, that I showed. Here's the card of anger and a kind of kind of also kind of a I don't know, anger. What is it called? Kind of a manipulation of facts, and this is kind of legal dealings, or kind of being too aggressive. It makes perfect sense. It's a manipulation and all that to to get the strength. Now, my sense, because we have this card of this spy card here and the foreign, I feel like Barr wants to know, and this is, I think it was even said publicly, Russia wants to know who their spies are. That's the main concern. Okay. Now, in Constanza, it means, the guys, it's so funny, depression decision, and also means a person who, disoccupazione in Italian means joblessness. Okay. So, yeah. So, wow. There's a heart. Okay. So, one more here. Yeah. So, this is the thing. I feel like these people are still embedded in that, okay, and he's trying to find out the information, and I don't think, okay, the strength card here, one more, yeah, he's trying to assert himself again. I feel like for some reason, guys, guys, this is true revelations. I think Barr is trying really hard to figure out who these people are, and for some reason he can't. That's my sense. Okay, it's so secretive here that it's not. um there's two sign of me, just one more here. Okay, so yeah, look, exposure this card here of the inconstanza, it could tell me also the person was fired or no longer works there. And for some reason I feel like, to me, this could be Hope Hicks. I don't, it could be many people, guys, but the sense I have here is that the person he's protecting, or is a big deal person, and he's the goal, the agenda here is to find out information for Russia, to be honest, guys. This is the core of the deal for the on the bar side, okay? Is to find out who this is, the snake for the foreign power. They're fighting to find out who the spy is for or from the foreign power. Okay. And the heart here, okay. Let me just open how okay. At the heart of it is center. Yeah, there's a lot more of that we don't know, guys, okay? Um I feel like the one here refers to the person that he's okay. Is this Pelosi? Is this Pelosi? Does Pelosi? Okay, does Pelosi know who these people are? But the guys, you have to. This is what you have. If the reading suggests very strongly here. This is something you have to keep in mind, even though it's not what we want. They do not want to reveal information because the investigation is very much ongoing, despite what Barr says. It's very serious. It's almost like in the middle of it, okay, for because it's in all the different sections. So if they start with hearings, they're going to want to find out more. They're going to disrupt the actual investigations going on with the FBI and stuff like that. So this is why you have to be patient. I know it's like it's very urgent, but it's also, guys, this heart card here. This is important because it's also the heart means the center. So this person, it could also be that the person who would think is angry is also, wow, is also like this, okay? So guys, I don't think this is true. For some, can I tell them image of the person I saw here? Kellyanne Conway. I don't believe it. I don't believe she's she can't possibly be a spy for, for the good people. I don't believe it. But anyway, but it suggests here that it suggests here that the person who is on our side, I guess, is such a good source, is so well placed that it's like not, so this is it. They don't want to weaken it. They don't want to spoil this thing, okay? So this is it. Of course, guys, I've said before, people are asking, is this why he wanted power declassification together? Did you see? I urge you to go back to the reading I did about Austria. Is exactly what happened in Austria. Okay, they got the names. Well, what was the information that people went, so they went ballistic on and got the information on the people who were collaborating with Russians, like getting information about Russia to them. So it's not about Trump, it's about Russia. Because Trump is a tool. He doesn't really want anything. He's a button. Remember the reading recently I did about Putin pressing Trump, because Trump is a button. Okay, so this is it. So it's multiple. It's not just one, guys. It's many things, and I think that Bowler does not want to bring, because he's saying these people are gonna start talking. And did you say this? Did you act like that? What does it mean? What? And it's like, if they start wanting me to talk, I need to protect these people. I need to protect the FBI. They're gonna start with their bullshit games, and it's gonna derail everything I've done. It's like he's saying, if I don't speak, it's actually not contaminated. I don't really care. Oh my god, I'm gonna say what he's thinking. I think he's like, I don't really care about the public so much. I care about the witnesses and the investigation and the agents I work with. So you see what I'm saying? We think he's gonna go out there, retire, but for him, it's more important that those people are allowed to continue the investigation than it is for him to kind of like make people be like, he's and guys, I'm saying this. He's like, it's all in front of them. If they're that stupid, it's not my fault. He has a point, okay, in the sense of like, I don't agree with him, but I feel like the information is in front of everybody. I'm not gonna go out there and put the guys in jail. I can't do that. I am an investigator. I'm an investigator. I'm an investigator. I'm busy investigating. That's kind of how he thinks, so he's like, I don't care. It's my job to be like, oh, are you feeling better today? Do you know how to search? Do you know how to get the motherfucking documents? It's on in front of your face, bitch. That's kind of how he thinks. His mind is like that. And he's actually harsh with people he works with. I heard this too before. Remember, he's very harsh with people he works with. He expects you to be on top of, and that's kind of how he expects of the American peoples. Yeah, but it's not quite how it is. You know what I mean? And I feel like he knows the game they're playing. He knows the Russian, like, guys, and this is coming to me again. It's listed as one of the questions. You know how one of the questions I said was that he said very clearly several times Russia is doing a very serious thing interfering with the election. Remember this? And that's the thing. He's oh my god, I'm getting this. Oh god, thank you because of clear information. He feels that Trump is a tool, okay, and that we're not really dealing with Trump, we're dealing with the Russians. Trump just does whatever. Okay, he's the weak link from his perspective in a way. Because he's not doing anything, he's just a block. He's kind of a linebacker for the Russians, right? He's blocking the passes, right? He's blocking whenever we want to find out information. Oh, throw the linebacker Trump. He's kind of like the force like that, but he's not really the strategist. Like maybe it's not a good comparison because he does do some sort of propaganda things, but he's always blocking. He's blocking, blocking, blocking. So Mueller feels like he's thinking ahead. He's thinking, okay, what if the Russians, like, how do we stop like, he sees how the game is being played, and Trump is a facade. The game is being played behind the scenes, and that's what situation. Okay, so, oh, okay, okay, so just to answer one of your questions that comes up from time to time, I don't believe it's true, but you guys sometimes ask, did Trump have a deal with Nancy Pelosi? Has he told Nancy Pelosi something that we don't know? Does Nancy Pelosi know the plan behind the scenes? Right? That's kind of like, okay, let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. Let's see here. Okay, let's just quickly. So, ooh. Oh, lovers. Oh, interesting information, huh? Interesting information. Yeah, guys, to me, this already says that this is the financial stuff. There's a connection here. There's this isolation, and it was a very dangerous period. But at the same time, oh look, there's again the ship. Yeah, they know that they're waiting for the foreign news. Oh, is exposed. So they're wait. That's it, guys. Everybody's waiting for the financial stuff. Okay, the little letter here, informations. Well, look, the wait. They're waiting for the letter. Yeah. Wow, look at the excursion. So the trips, that's right. The trips, they got the money. So I think they're waiting for the financial stuff, guys. They're waiting. There's telling me here, there's a lot of stuff connected to Roger Stone. There's a lot that's gonna come out. And so they know it. They are all waiting. And I see Nancy Pelosi kind of saying here, oh, you know what? Um, it's saying kind of like, whatever. It's the stuff connected to Roger Stone, the WikiLeaks, the payments, and I see Mercer's face even. Okay, it's kind of crazy to see, but it's much more dangerous than the stuff we know and we were waiting. And oh, this is what I was going to say. Nancy's saying, if only the American people knew what we're already, but I can't talk about it. So they're waiting. They're waiting for more. Okay, because they're saying, guys, and I think I see here, Mueller is thinking ahead already, and he sees Trump out. But oh my God, this is so sad. Please, God, help Mueller, help us, because it's saying here, Mueller thinks that if Trump leaves, it's nothing. Nothing is going to happen if all he does is leave. We have to cut the system at the root. Trump is a symptom of this. He's not the cause. Okay, I mean, not that I'm defending, as you know, I'm not defending Trump, but if he's removed and Pence is removed, it's very easy to put another person in place. Not that easy, but kind of like there's another person they're going to manipulate. They're going to change the numbers in the elections, and that's it. It's not. He's the symptom. So if it's saying it's foolish to think that, oh, look at him, president. We want him to leave because he's the pain that we feel right now, but he's not the actual reason why we're experiencing this. We experience it because there's a system that was put into place, because there's this enormous connection with the donors, the Kochs, the GOP, and all that. So that is the reason. Trump is a symptom, they're saying. So focusing on removing Trump, in some ways, Trump is just trying to block the investigations. But if he goes, if he dies even, nothing, it doesn't change things, because what is Trump is like, how do you say it? Trump, it's a weird combination here, but it's sort of like he's like the needle that puts the heroin in the system. He's just a tool that enables the drug to get into to the blood, or whatever you call it. Okay. So you needed something to inject, and he is the thing that injects the basically, or even malware is a similar image. You inject the malware. He's a malware injector. Yeah. But he's not. He didn't cause it himself. He was just a perfect virus. Yeah. He's he's great. I love him. I love him. Okay. So guys, many questions. I have to continue here. So wow, many revelations. Okay. Okay, so one second. Oh my god. Now let me go back here because now I feel better, guys. I have more clarity now. I do. Because I was still shocked, yesterday. I was like, whoa, what happened? Okay. So Trump admitted yesterday, Russia helped me get elected. What will be the consequences of that? What happens to his own bullshit narrative that it was all a hoax? Even though, guys, this is a kind of a relatively minor question. Um, I want to know. He keeps saying, though, what happens to this bullshit narrative? He admits what happens. Okay, because it's like, guys, it's becoming even more awkward to the GOP because it's like, it's like, how are you gonna? It's even Fox News apparently. Oh, coffin? No, 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 no. Oh my god! Look, the coffin and the cross together, ending because of guilt. No, 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 no. Money. That's why guilt and money. Guilt and money. So, oh guys, okay, I'm going to the from here. Oh, look, oh, White House upside down? Really? No, no, no way. It's so balanced over there. Guys, can you imagine the White House? It's like a madhouse over there every day. It's awful. The military, look, military, interesting information. Military come for you, bitch. Military come to White House. Oh, adoratório. Ass kisser. So, interesting information, huh? Hmm? Oh, interesting. Because you see the military is here, and there's a cross, the guilt, and moving on from disappointment. So the question, let me go back to the questions. Like, what happens now with his bullshit story? Okay, so this could also mean that the foreign military could also be the Russian military, which they did do the attack. So this is the fake flatterer. So guys, but the bottom line here is Trump. This is why he doesn't. This is, guys, it's a perfect storm. Okay, the connection between Trump not having his own money, his whole life, Trump was supported by the Russians, okay? And that's the thing. The problem is right below the skin. It's so easy to see that his whole life is all about Russian money. So of course, you can't. It's kind of, guys. It's impossible. It's just like, how do you even not? I don't know how. It takes a lot of talent, con artist talent, to get away with this stuff. But it's obvious that his whole life was a gift from the Russians. Okay, so okay, so then the question, what happens is like, he's guilty and it's all about weight. He's like, guys, it's this weight to the reveal that Trump's finances show that he's bought by the Russians. That's kind of it, okay? So look, the White House upside down, an ending because of money. The military finds guilt and they're moving on from disappointment. And here's the flatterer, the ass kisser, and the money is the ultimate judgment. So you see what I'm saying? So it's money is really the bottom line here for Trump. And okay, one more here for military. Wait, did I feel like I saw this card? Did I go back here? I don't know. So this is the, oh guys, this is also malicious gossip. In other words, trolling. So it's also could be the troll farm situation. Okay. Oh look, success. That's right. The troll farms created a fake success. So this is it. It's like it's saying here. There's like, it's totally undeniable, the whole thing with the Russians, and it's more and more. It's just right below the surface. Okay, so is the okay? Is Fox News gonna be buying this stuff then? It's so obvious to. Is it obvious to them? I mean, it's obvious to them. How are they gonna be able to kind of spin this? It's so obvious. Well, they're gonna. Eventually, it shows here that this right wing media, in order to save itself, is going to try to throw Trump under the bus. Okay, because guys, did you see there was this, I forgot where it was. I don't know what I think I was listening to something. I don't remember if it was a show or something. And somebody said this was a Justin Amash. It was something about Justin Amash. I think I was listening to it. And there was this interview with a person who was a Trump voter, who she went to the town hall, And she said, "Well, I never heard this. I had no idea that there was anything saying that said anything bad about President Trump on the report, because all I do is listen to conservative news. And conservative news never tells us anything like that. So this is how the first time I hear this." So you see what I'm saying? So I feel like as it's gonna get to a point where it's gonna be undeniable, okay, and like they're gonna have to say, "Oh, he's just a corrupt man. We were wrong. We were victims. The whole victim. He fooled us too. He fooled us too. Can you believe it? Oh my god. Oh my god." So you know what I'm saying? So that's that. Okay, so yeah, so it's right below the surface. Now, guys, one of you mentioned John McCain, and you know what? This is the thing that I wanted to ask. I forgot to add to the list. So today the list is a little messy. But I was like, did you see? I'm sure you all familiar with this thing. So I'm not shocked, but I'd like to know. Did you see the whole thing? That Trump was going to go to Japan, and he asked around Memorial Day to cover the name of the the ship that said John McCain, and he asked. Oh my god! I'm just even saying this is a shocking. It's like, okay, he asked. They gave the day off to the sailors because on their caps it said John McCain, and I'm thinking, guys, I think I've done readings about this. I feel like John McCain's knows everything. He blames John McCain for spreading the dossier, but I feel like, what is it? It's like there's no way. I mean, first of all, did you think he was gonna get away with this bullshit? And he said, "No, I didn't do it. I'm sure he did it. I'm sure nobody in the R was like, hey, let's cover that ship. Let's Navy was like, oh yeah, let's cover it. No, let's cover it. Yeah, let's please him. Like, no, I'm sure it was an order, like something connected to the White House. So what is it about him? I'm just like, that is so awful under any circumstance. I've said, but everybody, I think most people, like 99% of the world thinks like this. You could say anything about John McCain. You may not like him, but it's undeniable the fact that he's a war hero. And guys, I just tell you, I I've read all these books about Vietnam prisoners of war, and I'm just like, I can't, I see what they went through is real. Like, it's very hard. It's awful, awful things for 10 years. So the fact that yeah, so anyway, I just feel like, why? Because the Russians hate John McCain, because John McCain was the one Republican that didn't like was not pro Russia. So I want to know, what is it like? Was it like, okay, what is this whole situation, guys? Is so, it's not even sickening. It's like beyond, it's just sickening. Okay, I mean, yeah, what do you say about that? It's like really, okay, it's really like, oh my god, what the hell? It's just really sickening. Now, this is interesting because this is also the country, guys. I think this card, not just women, but the country. This is a fame or something known, and this is litigio, that means legal problems. So something sudden, and then this is the corruption, and then money losses. Okay, so he thinks that John McCain, which is true, he knew he was going to talk about everything he knows about Trump's corruption. He had the information, and from Trump's perspective, John McCain made him lose money, which is even probably true. Now, the blonde guy, I was like, who is this guy? I was like, oh, that's John McCain, right? He is not upside down. He's the fair man. Oh, this is the older man here, and this is the delay. So he feels that basically John McCain delayed his life. Like, this, he only sees things from his perspective, right? So from his perspective, John McCain made his life more complicated. Okay. And so he is like, when he thinks of John McCain, he thinks of losing money and thinks of the guy destroying his life. Okay. So, but it doesn't matter, guys, if it was named after the grandfather, whatever, just he sees his name and he's just like, he hurt me. He obviously doesn't care about the country. So, okay, John McCain, what is it? So tell me, what do you know about him? Oh, so, oh my God, guys, it's like, bless your soul. He's like, So, guys, he did this sign here, like this. He's like this. So he says, as basically he's letting me know he's seen the penis and it's small. And in other words, I think he's seen, either he's watched the video, he's seen Pipi tapes. I know Pipi tapes. He does not like me because I've seen Pipi tapes. He has mushroom dick. He does. He has mushroom dick. That's the truth. I told him, you have mushroom dick. I seen tape. The truth is, you have mushroom dick. I have big dick. So, but really, guys, honestly, I think the big thing for him is not just the whole thing. For some reason, I feel like he's seen a screenshot or something, but he knows about the tapes and the tapes are real. He's like, here's the tape. Oh, look. Oh, John McCain, here's the tape. We've got tapes. Lovely. Oh, guys, this is something else. I'm coming to me here, coming to me. So, the British ambassador, I think it was, I remember reading this story a while back. The thing with John McCain was that once Christopher Steele had the dossier, the British ambassador, some very high level person in the UK government, reached out to him directly and said, "We have this information for you. Please." He went over there. He was trusted by the intelligence agencies in the UK, and that's why they went out to him and gave it to him. And that's when he came to the US and he gave it to everybody. So I think this is the thing. I think I see him going to. I don't know if it's true, guys. I feel like an assistant went over there. Somebody went, but I do see him going to a skiff there with the British maybe and seeing, here we have evidence for you. We have evidence for you, dear McCain. And he shows them, like he's shown something. It's not from his perspective. It's not more. It's not just the dossier. They showed him stuff. He's like, we can't give you this, but this is the stuff we have. This is our dossier. Because obviously, guys, what Christopher Steele gave is not anything that compromises anybody, right? Although it said that once the dossier came out, a lot of people died in Moscow, but it's showing this that, like, we have informations. Yeah. Here is informations. So they showed, stuff like, I do see photographs and stuff like that. So he's like, here's what President Trump. He's like, hey, John McCain, you better do what I want. You have, what is it? I forgot who said, yo, you fought. What is it? Guys, remember so disgusting. He's like, but I don't like the ones who were captured. Remember he said that, and he's like, guess what? I got something to say. Can I tell you something? I don't have a mushroom dick. I don't. Yeah, dude. I seen pictures of your dick. It's tiny. So it's like, kind of something like that, like, hey, how's the party? I see pictures of body. I saw, kind of like whispering, and that's what it is. He knows that he knows. Yeah. Yeah. So he think, this is how he is. So he's very upset that he's like, this is the thing, he drives him crazy that John McCain knew this, and like they're always praising him, but but he doesn't tell people that. He's like, well, he tells me I have mushroom dick. Did you know that? No, he doesn't tell people that. He's just like, he was jealous of me because I'm handsome. Whatever, however he is that he thinks. Oh, maybe this is the woman. Yeah, the empress is also the women. Yeah, we have information about your sexual relations. Sexual relations. So, yeah. Yeah. So, my God, so funny. Isn't that cool? I get it. And he's like, I see Mr. McCain over there. He's like, yeah, bitch. No, he didn't say bitch. Don't call me bitch. He called me bitch. Jean McCain. No, he didn't. He's like, he's talking like me. How no, I'm talking your language. You call everybody bitch. I call you bitch. Are you have a problem with that? I hope not. so so anyway, I don't call, no, by the way, in day-to-day life, no, I don't call anybody bitch, only videos. Yeah, only videos. So anyway, so that's explains it. Today, illumination, I have a, guys, seriously, I feel like more illumination here. That's why. So, okay. Wow. Okay, so, oh my God. Okay, so Nicole, okay. Okay, guys. So, okay, next. Okay, next to here. Okay, now, let's, guys. It's going many interesting places today. It's funny. I think I told you before. Sometimes you'll say they think I'll do drugs. I'm not. I don't do drugs. I am drugs. It's kind of like go travel places without drugs. Nobody needs drugs. Just need vision. Yeah, Rosie. I'm gonna have quotes. Those cheesy quotes. Rosie, psych investigator. You don't need drugs. You need vision. Oh, oh. Anyway, okay. So now, guys, let's go here the score from. Okay, now, how does Bucky going back and forth? So many things, right? So many different questions come up, and as we are trying to address the subject. Now, how going back to Toad, how does Barr see the field he's playing in after Mueller spoke and made him look like the con that he is? Because basically, guys, I feel like Trump I'm sorry, that the whole thing with the worst thing that happened for the Mueller thing immediately is that Barr looks like he looks worse. I mean, he's terrible. It's you think he can look worse, but it makes him look worse because it doesn't go with what he was saying. Okay, so how does Barr see himself? Yeah, I know he's like I can't even can you imagine. Oh, I can't do anything because I have what is it 60 minutes interview with Barr? I want to watch it. No, I don't. I don't want to watch it. He's sickening. But I wanna let's find out, okay, how he's thinking of his field, like because he clearly thinks he's a genius, but how does he see it? Like, he made him look very bad. Okay, so how does Barr see the field? Oh, guys, look, the first card is fighting and factions. He's like, you know what? I have a faction. It's just a competition. Oh, shady group of people working together. We have a shady group of people working together. Money. Interesting. So he okay. Let me just get all cards together, and then later. Oh, he's worried. Look at him. He's very sad. He's very worried about things. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. No, no, no. No, no. No, I can't take it. Not him. Not him. Not him. He's my favorite. No, no, no. No, no, no. No. So yeah, permanent ending for him. He's worried. Thinking. He's thinking. Sad for him. Very sad for him. Oh no, look at him. Very sad. He's worried he's gonna die. Oh. Oh look. Yeah, indictments or guys, it's so interesting here. So wow. Okay, so okay, I'm on more hard. Okay. Yeah. Oh, look at the child and the lady. The lady I tend to see generally is the Russia card, okay, when it comes out for several reasons. But it doesn't necessarily matter. I put another one just in case. Here's baby. Here's the lady with baby. So he feels like the field is drawn with competitors and he is on the side of baby, but he's worried, okay? Now here we have the shady group of people working together. And the Fox now is so funny. It connects to Fox News, but it's also a card of treachery. So we are together creating treachery here. There could be, final ending to find. But at the same time, I feel like because what was the question? The question is always more important. How does Barr see the field? He feels like he could be killed, like he could create an ending. Why? Because there's information. This is information, could be negative information. This is the public, and this is money. So he's worried that once something comes out to the public, information comes out to the public, because it's also a card of women, guys. It could be his ending. So worried about the permanent ending once the information completely comes out, and the bit treachery of baby comes out in public. Also, Russia treachery, and he feels that there's already like what is it called? Not a bipartisan, the opposite of a country that there's already divisions and people are and they're gonna find out about it treachery. So guys, I think, can I tell you, I feel like he does not sleep very well, to be honest. I feel like this is very interesting because I feel like it suggests that, but guys, honestly, these cards to me suggest that he can't sleep. He's very worried because he knows like this stuff, guys. What's so interesting? All these readings is that all this information is right below the surface. Is not very deep. Okay, is not very deep. Okay, so 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 this is it. So you know what I mean. So it's kind of like okay, so okay, Jen. I don't want to. I love you, Jen. We were friends and everything, but I would just caution you. Okay, don't repeat what he says as facts. Okay, just he said He said that he was going to put the tariffs, but between now and the actual happening is different. Okay, so he's putting threats. What does he want? He wants this, because as I'm talking about Mueller and Barr and everything, there you are talking about his 5% tariffs on Mexico. Okay, think about it. He's achieving his goal when we change the subject from the most important thing to his threats that it could be 5% of the thing. So it's kind of like the point of this whole thing is to change the subject, but we're not going to change the subject. No. President, we know Mushroom Dick is your name. So we're going to stay here. Focus. Focus. So, I love you, Zambi, but, just information here. So this is it. Okay. So the whole thing, guys, is a distraction. He knows that we're almost there. The revelation about truth is coming. So, so guys, that's the thing. That's the thing. Whatever he says, just remember that it's like a distraction. He's like, there's this. I told you about this propaganda technique. It's tribal loon. It's like you throw something out there and see how people react. Okay. So that's similar here. He's like, oh yeah, what can I think about? This is gonna make people crazy. They're gonna go crazy because that has to be like that. So they will not talk about Barr anymore. But that's what he's doing anyway. So guys, anyway, like I was saying, I was talking about Barr. He's very, very worried because he knows, and this is the thing, dude. He is think about how crazy you have to be. Think about how egotistical you have to be to think that all this dirt you're gonna come. I'll come up. I'm told. I'm told. I go up there. I sit. I'm big. Nobody see anything. Nobody see the dirt. I sit on top of it. Sitting on. You can't. It's so much dirt. It's so many crimes. You can't hide it. You know what I mean? Nobody can hide all of it. So he's like, think about, guys. I'm sorry. Barr has to be one of the dumbest people in the world. Think about it. How could you? It's like you think you're going to be powerful for 5 minutes. You destroy your career. Not that he's very respected, but clearly a lot of law people just respected him. Did you see Neil Katyal said, "Oh, Barr, he's an institutionalist. He is. He's he's an institutionalist. Yeah, he is." So anyway, so guys, yeah, if you it's okay, you can watch later. I'm gonna now, like I said, make the point of doing the posting the timestamps, and it does take me about 1 hour and a half, which is kind of roughly the time that the lapse of the video. But if you wait a little bit, it's gonna come. But anyway, so now the next question. So okay, many questions here, guys. We don't have a long time, but I want to address as many as possible. But I'm gonna do it quickly now. Okay, so Phyllis asked, what is happening with the people and documents that were subpoenaed who basically refuse and thumb their noses at Congress? Any plans on the works for the doughy face Barr, who supposedly got a contempt of Congress? I asked this the other day, guys, and I was like, I saw that this whole thing with Mueller is going to push people to do it, but it's a great question because what the hell? What is happening with these people? You know what I'm saying? They're just going to go on vacation or something? This is, I think, is wrong, okay? This is what I think is very wrong, is the belief that guys, so funny. Okay, I did think that Barr was like gonna do something on our, and try to protect us, but I don't know. Anyway, have to not lose. I cannot lose the thread. Let me figure it. Let's keep it. Okay, so close eyes here. So okay, so question. Okay, so the question is, what happens to these people? Like this is the one thing that you don't need impeachment for. You could just put them in, do something. You can't let these people go. Okay, what's happening to these people? Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, the devil. Oh, look at them, the devil. No way, no way. Really? Oh, the manipulations. Oh, the Putin. Oh my God, that looks good, huh? Oh my God, this looks very good. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Opportunity for the devil and his dream. Okay, so oh my God, oh my God. Oh look, the orange man. Oh, happy, everybody's happy together. Deal. Interesting. Oh my God, this is weird, guys. Okay, so the question is, what is happening to these people who defied the subpoenas? Okay. So, guys, literally, like right away, it to me looks like they've made a deal with Trump, and they made a deal with the devil. Okay, this is the devil. In other words, this is sometimes, guys, can be the exposure of the manipulation, and this is the opportunity. But I don't think it is. I think in this case, it's like they have made a deal with the devil. There's not literally devil. Hello, this is the devil. Hi, I have an opportunity for you. Would you like to sign it? Yes, please. Literally, that's what it said. So, and then the orange man. So there's an opportunity that devil offered them, and Trump. Okay, this is manipulation in their agenda, and this is happy. Everybody coming together to connect on this dream, on this goal. And then here we have the emperor. Okay, I mean, always see this card as Putin when it comes up, and this is an offer. So a deal. This is they made a deal with Putin. Okay, I'm sorry. That's unfortunately because guys, let's think about it. All these people are getting their laws, their bills paid by the law firms. Okay, don't you think it's like if you want to do something against Mueller and this investigation, you have unlimited funds. I'm sure they'll be like, "Hi, uh, I have to say something about Mueller. Yeah, he was once he harassed me on the street. Yeah, he did. He did. I'm telling you. Like whatever. I'm sure there's financial opportunities if you want, but that's the case. So what is happening here? Yeah, the Russians are like, no, 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 you can't, because guys, again, I know sounds kind of gross, but it suggests here that again, Trump is not the point here. The point is that it's the Russians that are behind it. Okay, like they're dictating. You can't give our information away. Don't say anything about us. So this is why they're so behind it, because it's not that they're defending Trump, they're defending themselves. Yeah. So okay, I get it that there's a big chunk of money. There's the devil's right with them, but are these people going to face some sort of punishment from the Democrats? That's what I want to know. Are they going to either face jail or some sort of contempt thing? What is going to happen? Oh no, look, are they going to face something? Oh, interesting informations. Oh, interesting, interesting. Are they gonna face some sort of consequence? Oh, guys, it's so interesting. It's like, um, this is heartbreak. It's also pressure, and this is the org chart at victory. This is greed and money, and then hustling, and then this is a shady view behind the scenes changes or transfers and absence. Okay, now this is important because um okay, so let me just see here. Okay, let me ask because I don't honestly, I see them kind of avoiding, at least for now. Okay, what's going on here? Are they going to face some sort of jail time? What the hell's going on here with them? Okay, guys. So this is the thing. Okay, I'm like already very angry, but I have to tell you what I see. I can't sugarcoat it. I can't tell you what we want to hear. Um, oh my god, because if I think of the cards I saw in just these cards, essentially it looks like the example he gave me is when there's a strike and somebody cut goes through the picket line. Okay, so they are like the people who strike. In other words, they're very united. Okay, and they have, there's like they're like this, they're very strong. In other words, one next to the other, they have a very strong barrier that they don't let them go through. And it's not just that the people who say, oh, I'm going to testify, they face death threats, they face all kinds of things. They're like, you're never going to work in this town again, bitch. Because if you think about it, those conservative people, guys, they can't really have normal jobs anymore. It's kind of like either you're going to be promoted within the conservative world or are you done. There's not a middle, it's not normal here what's going on. So if you burn that world, you're going to be without a job for real. So so this is what it suggests is that they're doing everything they can, and it's financial stuff. Okay, and they're absent. Okay, now what is going because look, then I have more questions, guys, because I have it didn't answer. It's kind of scary. But like, for example, I didn't read that article about Hope Hicks. She's a model. She's like, oh, do I answer Sabina? Oh, 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 it's so hard. Okay, so okay, so let's go. Okay, let's go here. What how well, like for example, what's happening to her? Like that, think about it. Like that's what about is she gonna go talk? Oh, hello, White House, huh? Oh, look, she's a spy. Spy card. Interesting informations. Loyal for a long time. Problems. Oh, a lot of money. Obstacles. Impeachment. That's right. Hope. Oh, that's right. Hope. There she is. Her name, Hope. Guys, my sense here is that this is interesting because here we have the card of love or happiness, loyalist or loyal, and this is a lot of money. Okay, she's happy, she has a lot of money, she's loyal. Then we have the White House permanence, and then we have impeachment and impediment. So I believe she's stopped from testifying because of the White House. Now, what is interesting here is that this is a spy card, okay? And this is impeachment also. This is long-term problems, but also something that stops you from doing something. And that's when it becomes hope. So I feel like she allows the White House to stop her from testifying. However, she how do I say this? She is not on their side necessarily. She's already given up her secrets. So it's kind of, guys, this is the game of like, how do I say this? What is difficult here, okay, is that is the situation that I saw is that there's a very strong wall here around Trump, and they're being all ordered to do something, to not say, to not go, and they obey. They don't fight it because, like I said, death threats and all kinds of things. For them, it's less dangerous to defy Congress than defy these people, because that means they'll never have a job again. And in this case, they're told, if you do this, we're going to reward you, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And it suggests that, yes, she's not going to speak. She doesn't want to speak. But at the same time, I feel like it leads to long-term problems, and she's in other words, I think she is not going to there's going to be some problems for her, but also things may change. But what this brings up, guys, is another issue that is connected to all of this. What is going to bring up, how do I say this? I feel like nobody is going to testify. That's what it looks like. But what is going to break them? Is anything going to break them? Or they're just going to, because, guys, oh, Janet, oh, they don't want to come. Okay, bye. Like, so what? Are they going to face real consequences for this? Are they going to go to jail? What the hell? What's going to happen here? Or are they just, everybody's just waiting? What's going to happen here? Okay. Soon. Yeah, interesting. This is something, the last day of the battle, kind of feeling something soon, and balance. So they're waiting for something. Hidden behind the scenes, a deal from the White House, connected to the White House, behind the scenes, a deal connected to the White House. So money losses, surprise. Oh, upsetting surprise about the White House. So this is the thing, guys. I feel like it's kind of like a mob situation, okay, where they threaten you if you speak, okay? So they threaten you if you speak. Now, what happens is once the truth comes out about more stuff comes out about Trump, about his finances, and it becomes unbearable and ridiculous to do that, then that's when, you know, I think there's a sense of like money. There's here a suggestion of money losses and stuff like that. I don't know how they're going to go through this, but but um, but that's it. Okay, there's like it's almost like they're united until the point where it becomes ridiculous. That if once they see that Trump is done, they have to now work really quickly to say that we have nothing to do with him, as the brand sinks in, pretty quickly. But until then, I think they're gonna stay. And okay, what the hell? Okay, now I finished those cards, but I still have some. But what about Jaron Adler? Is he? What the hell is wrong with him? Can he do? Why can't they do something? This is the question. Why can't they do something? Why can't they punish these people? Guys, this cards came out just the other day like this. Yeah, this is harvesting compromised money and something soon, a breakthrough. Okay, this is enemy. Angry. Okay, yeah, that's right. The ban. Sick. The wedding. Yeah. So they're waiting for this money thing. Okay. And I think it looks like maybe something could happen with Jared. I don't know, but until then it feels like this is the breakthrough here. Okay, they're waiting, they're playing hardball, but I don't know, guys. Let me just ask, why can't they put some of these people in jail? Why are they waiting? They're saying, guys, this is the thing. I still feel like everybody's waiting for this goddamn financial stuff to come out, to be public, because that they feel like that would be really harsh and radical. And if we do that before the hardcore evidence against Trump is made public, then we lose. They're very concerned about Trump having a very like a tactical knowledge of things, and he could use people. He could say, oh look, it's like they're conscious that they don't have a lot of currency to spend, so they want to only spend when Cynthia is saying stupid to wait, but it's all from their perspective, Cynthia. I'm not saying I support it. From their perspective, it's kind of the idea that you have to run a marathon. If you sprint, you're too tired and you are going to get burned out at the end. You have to save it. That's how they see it, the very long game here. We're not seeing it that way. Okay, so this is it. Now, let me move on. Okay. Okay, let me move on. Because oh my god, too many questions. Okay, so election Israel. Guys, these are very longer questions. Maybe okay. The thing about the arms deal ban, I have this. Oh my god, there's so many questions. Okay, so uh Raksha has all these questions. They're so big, very big on Putin, Kim Jong. I feel like this is for. I'm gonna do another one tomorrow, of course. But guys, I'm not gonna have the time to. Let me just do quickly here about Israel. I'm kind of interested. This is very interesting. So Bella, she's in Israel. Okay. Um, she's in Israel, and guys, I did a reading about Israel. I think I thought that he was gonna fall, but I thought he was gonna fall after Trump leaves. But he was, anyway, I forgot about it. But anyway, so Netanyahu, his government, I guess he has to make a new government or something like that, and a new election. Yeah, I just saw that. I didn't read all of it, guys, but the body language was very interesting. He was like, "Oh, I guess I lost, huh?" Because I feel like he was so bravado. He's a very rough guy, very truculent. In Portuguese, truculento, very violent, kind of truculence, kind of like bare knuckle. Bare knuckle is really the word for him. So there he was, like kind of meek looking, like, oh, huh. I guess I was, it reminds me of boxers when they're like, I'm gonna hit you. Those people that like in fights, they say, oh, I'm gonna get you. Just wait. Ah, and then like he loses the fight because the other guy wasn't talking. So, so, so let's find out what's happening. Because the interesting thing is that Netanyahu, of course, is connected to Jared. And the guys, this is goes to Rack's check question, which I'll do tomorrow. But it's all about it'd be very interesting if all these people fall. If Netanyahu, because Netanyahu, MBS, all these people connected now, right? With the Trump thing. So what's happening over there? So what's happening to Netanyahu on September 17th? Then I don't think from what I understand, that system of government, um, it's I think it's parliament. I don't, guys. I'm sorry. I don't quite understand how it is, but I guess they're gonna have to form a new. They're gonna need a new government. I guess I don't know, but he's still gonna be. I don't know. But let me figure out. Maybe the cards can tell me. Maybe versions of the cards can tell me. So what's happening to in this? So what's happening to Netanyahu on September 17th? Okay, so let's see what's happening. Oh, moving on. He has to go. Oh no, bitch is gonna leave. Oh, sorry for the rain. Sorry for the rain. Oh no, he's a great man. Oh look, there he is, the man leaving. Oh no. Oh, he's faithful to what? To his summer home. His go summer home. See you later, alligator. So, guys, no, seriously, this is very interesting because these cards. This is a card of moving on to some crossing the water, and this is a card of literally a person leaving. So he built something, he has to leave, and this is message, bad message. So maybe they discover some information about Rayon, and that what is he loyal to? Something secretive. A loyal. There's a message that exposes his secret loyalties. That's what it suggests. It's not love. Oh, I don't know what it is. Let me get the more cards here. Because, like I said, guys, can you imagine? Is it gonna? I find it's kind of it's bizarre here. Because it's also that this card is almost opposite. Because the loyalty is somebody doing something over time, but it could also suggest that he has to leave because his loyalties are elsewhere, which is possible. Like I said, I do not know much about him. I know he's very kind of truculent, violent, and very far right. So and we know he's been under investigation for corruption and stuff like that. So, wow. So it suggests that some message comes out about him. And then he goes, "See you later, alligators. I'm going to go on the boat. Yeah, I'm going on a boat trip so I can meet Jarida. I'm going on a boat trip so I can meet Jarida. I am friends with Jarida. We all are, no, we all grift. We grift together. Sorry for him. He's a great man, Netanyahu. No? Oh, look, a doctor. His doctor. He's a sick. Is he sick now? Oh, no, look, the children. Yeah. Oh, his tasks. So, guys, what's so interesting here? Okay, it's very interesting for my house. If I recall correctly, there was some sort of scandal in his cabinet. And this, guys, this could be a woman who I feel like there could have been a woman or some sort of person who worked for him or something like that. This is a card of the person who does the tasks. So, in a job situation, a work situation, that is the person who executes your vision. Now, this is a card of people are not happy, but it's also a card of siblings. So this is why for some reason I feel like it's maybe connected to Trump in that, or his children, his associates, something here. I feel like he he basically connected with these people, and then he thought the solution was his people, and he got screwed over. Not to say that he is not, he's not innocent by any means, but he's got the wrong associations. So yeah, guys, that's what it says that he's gonna leave. Okay. Now that sounds hard to believe. Okay. Okay. So, wow, can you believe it? So, is there another? Oh my God, is that right? I don't know much, guys. What's gonna happen here? So, let me just ask: Is it? I mean, is that right? Like, okay. I'm just thinking, guys. Was there another question? Because like I said, I don't want to go much longer, 5 minutes more. But I feel like, is there another question? Um, I'm just gonna say here is okay. Is Let me just ask this: Is the downfall of Netanyahu going to affect Trump in some way? Is this connected at all, or not? Okay. Oh, guys, okay, okay. So, was this connected? Oh, this is could be Blonduma here. Celebrating. So this is okay. Hillary worried. Also could be okay. Just one more. The family. That's right, guys. You know what? I think Trump's family. This is what it said. First, I was like, oh, well, Hillary or whatever it could be. But then it's the family again, similar to the card we saw, which is this card of the person. The family is compromised. They're very worried about whatever's going on over there. Oh, look, treason. This is the friend upside down. Treason, really? Oh, protector. That's right. That's right. Oh no, sad for the ham. Unexpected. Oh, knock knock. So see, so there is indeed a connection here, and I think it's the same people that are connected to Jared are also, guys. You know what? There was this something I read a long time ago, not long, a few months ago. It was about this far right Jewish group called Chabad. I think it's called. Okay, if I remember correctly, Chabad. If I remember the name, I don't know if it's true because maybe I don't know. So anyway, so there's this guy named Lev Leviev. He is known. He's connected to Trump. He is a diamond dealer. He's also basically a mobster of some sort. And there's a connection, guys, between, because it says that there was this article talking about how a lot of those Russian oligarchs are Jewish, okay, and they kind of are connected to this far right group, and that's how this group funnels money into the U.S. for some reason, okay. So, so, okay, so guys, the whole thing. So anyways, I just feel like I talk about it sometimes, guys, like about I don't like it when people say, "Oh, this." There was this articles recently about how the Russians were pushing these memes of the civil war. They want a civil war. No, they want it to happen. I don't want us to repeat these ideas that there's a civil war. No, I was not talking about Trump being impeached at all. Okay, I was talking about Netanyahu, and that's it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so don't worry, guys, about this, okay? But I know what now that I've spoken, I think I know where you're coming from, okay? Which is that's the thing that Nancy doesn't want. She doesn't want division. This is why, okay? So that makes perfect sense, okay? I'm not saying I was like, I always get like, oh my God, these terms, okay? But don't get too scared, okay? It's just that, and I think this gives credit to Nancy further, okay, that this is why we're in a very dangerous kind of situation where they want division, they want chaos, but the role of the people in the government who are good, they have to be stable, because they want they want people to be like so that this is important at a moment like this that we are stable, okay. But anyway, so anyway, so this is it, okay. So yeah, but I delete because I don't like I don't like the whole like, oh, it's a civil war kind of. I'm always like, I don't want to repeat that, make it stronger. So anyway, but like I just going back here to the reading that I was doing, which is about the Netanyahu thing, okay, and the connection with Trump and his family, okay. Basically, this is the treason and the people who are connected. Oh my God, this such never ends, okay. Oh look, Bambino, shit baby, legal problems. So guys, oh my God, it never ends. Yeah, said for him. So guys, this is bad news for Trump, okay? Bad news for Trump, okay? Bad news for Trump here. Um so there's somehow a connection indeed between Jared and Netanyahu, and this guys, this card here, this is a melancholy upside down. To me it means that Jared is like oh no, I'm sad. Netanyahu is my friend. He's my friend. Don't do it to him. No, 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 no. So you see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, um, you know, yeah. So you know what I mean? So like, no, because guys, it's oh my God, I'm seeing this image of actually table, restaurants, they have the white tablecloth, and there's a giant tablecloth over, like, people dancing in the circle dance. A lot of people, or like probably like 200 people dancing, like the circles, is concentric circles of people. So anyway, so this is it, okay. And then I feel like it's lifted. So what happens is, like, these we don't, we see only partially stuff, but if you lift the cloth, you see that they're all connected. They're all connected together. And that's what we start to see. If you one is if let's say you were in the group of the 200, and then 50 of them are compromised, or whatever, 15 of them, then it's like, oh, they may say something about the other, and the other says something about the other, and the other says something. So you see what I'm saying? So it's all kind of like the dominoes situation that begins to fall, okay. So guys, this was good reading today. I like it. If honestly feels much better than yesterday, because yesterday I was like, whoa, oh, I feel better. I feel like I have a grasp on what's happening. I have a grasp, yeah. So okay, so yeah, guys, so I'm going now, okay. And so like I said, in about an hour and a half, I'm gonna have the timestamps, okay, posted. And then you could, watch it, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow because you see, there's a lot of questions I was not able to do. They're very important questions, but they're also big questions too. So, okay. See you later, alligators. See you later, alligators. Okay. So see you later, alligators. Enjoy Rachels, our friend Rachels. Okay. All right. See you later. Okay. Have a good night. Nice. Great to see you. Love you. Okay. Bye. See you later.